Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you with a little, I guess I'm going to call this a Blick Backordered haul, because this is several orders or pieces from several different orders over a few months that have been back ordered. And I'm also going to tell you that I have used most of the stuff in here, and I'm going to kind of, if I've used it, I'll try and kind of give you my 2 cents on it, my real quick 2 cents, which probably won't be real quick, because I plan on doing reviews on a few of them, and some of them I've already done reviews on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is the Montana 94 spray paint. Again, already filmed the review. It's already up, and you should be seeing it now. Well, you should be able to see it. So this is Lava Orange. I really love these. These are beautiful, beautiful colors. And this is Montana 94. This is Anger Red, really also beautiful again. And look how dark that color is, but it still shows up on black. So the Montana 94 is really, really pretty. And turquoise, really like that turquoise. Really love how it shows up on light colors. It does really do, like the green really pulls on it in the dark colors, I think. Or the green really shows up. Then I got the Montana 94 spray varnish. It's a spray UV protective varnish. I got it in gloss. It also comes in semi-gloss and matte. I only bought the one to try it out. Now, this one's really cool. As far as I can tell, this is pretty much an archival type of, it doesn't say it's archival, but I'm going to read to you the blah, blah, blah they say. So it's acid-free, it's quick drying, it's clear varnish made of acrylic base, no yellowing or desaturation. It's for interior and exterior use. It can be used for art, hobby, crafts, and DIY. It's UV protective, fixes paint on the surface like canvas, paper, charcoal drawings, blah, 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 blah. So they say to, spray really well, and you want to do like 2 or 3 coats, wait a couple of minutes in between, follow the directions basically. I've used this 3 or 4 times now. I really like to use these when I do painting knife palettes or palette knife paintings, or anything where I'm using a lot of acrylic medium, which is a lot of my paintings. I really like acrylic medium. I like that sculptural feeling presence that I get from it. So when I use it on a palette knife type painting, I do not do an isolation coat, because it is really, really difficult to get an isolation coat down on something that is super, super texturally surfaced. So I really like this because I can do lots of coats. And, when it's a flatter piece, kind of like this one, I will do an isolation coat and then I'll spray varnish. But I've tried to use the paint on varnish, and I have really bad luck with getting it streaky, and I don't want to take that chance. For $8, I'll buy the cans. Thank you very much. So I don't know if anyone else has that luck. Let me know how you varnish below, and maybe you have some great tips and tricks to give me on how to do it right, because I'm I don't know what else to do. So I was I just really like that, and it works well, and it's non-yellowing, doesn't change the saturation of the color. So the next thing I got is from Sennelier. This is their Aqua Mini. Now I do love Sennelier's watercolor. I have some half pans and open stock half pans. And this is their Aqua Mini. I would say the only thing I don't like about this, because I love the size of this tin, I love the colors that come in it, is the fact that the half pans, because these are half pans, do not come in actual half pans. So I'm not using this until I get some empty half pans to use, to put them in, because I like to be able to move my paints around, and I can't do that if it's not in an actual half pan where I can move it to my different palettes that I have. I will read you the colors off of it. It comes with Primary Yellow, French Vermilion, Cineris Blue, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right, French Ultramarine Blue, Phthalo Green Light, Sap Green, Burnt Umber, and Payne's Gray. So great colors, great travel size. Really looking forward to using this. The next thing I got is Brusho watercolors. I've been wanting to try some Brusho watercolors for a year or so now, since it came out. Basically, I saw it and I was like, I need you in my life. So Brusho colors are actually pretty reasonably priced for watercolors. Now, these are a powder-based watercolor pigment. So I'm really hoping I don't have the same issue I had with the Trocal Bronze, because, I'm going to be really pissed. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I don't like to use that language, but I was like, I'm going to be really pissed. I don't think it will, because I've seen other people review it and do it online, and so I'm excited to try it. And I looked at the Brusho website, and Brusho, I think, is made in the UK, is my understanding. and well, maybe it's made in China, but it's a UK based company, and they're in the process of going through and getting their light fast ratings on this, so there are none available, so there is that. But I only paid like $2.50 after coupons and stuff for these a piece, so not bad. They do have sets, but I didn't like all the colors in the sets basically, so I just picked out the ones I wanted. So this is yellow ochre, this is terracotta, I got purple, I got olive green, I got cobalt blue, and then I got lime green. I'm really excited to try these and play with these and kind of give you an idea. If I really like them, you'll hear more about them. The next two items I got are from Chroma. Chroma is an Australian brand. They make one of my favorite brands of paint, although there are so many favorite brands of paint that I actually have that it's ridiculous a little bit, but it makes one of my favorite ones, and so I wanted to try a couple of acrylic mediums from them. This is the Atelier Impasto Gel, and I will say Chroma's mediums are pretty reasonably priced, both the Atelier and the Chromacryl. Chromacryl is their student line, and they have, this is an impasto gel. I'm going to tell you some cool stuff about some of their stuff. So this is an impasto gel, so it allows for greater color, it allows for greater brilliance and transparency of color and gloss. It goes on milky, it dries, transparent and glossy, and it's very, very thick. I've seen, I think Dee Gillette uses this. She's an Australian artist. Look up her stuff. It is quite beautiful and amazing, and I really, really, really like her work. So I wanted to try some of this, and I needed some more impasto gel. Also, I was out, so it makes sense to get some. So this is texture paste. Now, I've used modeling paste and things like that before. Texture paste, this is texture paste, and it's a brushable translucent modeling compound, ideal for multiple texturing methods. So I am excited about this because it dries clear, and it doesn't become brittle or discolor with age, it says. Most modeling compounds I've used dry white, so for this to dry clear, I am ridiculously excited to try this. Ridiculous, but looking forward to it nonetheless, and I just love my acrylic mediums, let's be honest. This is the Holbein Fluid acrylic. I really love Holbein Fluid acrylic, like a lot. This is the Naphthol Red Deep, and this is the only one out of the 6 I have here that is a multi-pigment one, and it's only 2 pigments, so if that bothers you, just FYI. But I will say, from my personal experience, as long as it's made up of 2 pigments, I don't have a problem blending it. Let me know if you've had other experiences or kind of what you think about the idea of using multiple pigments, because some days I'm just don't want to mix colors. Some days I really want to make a rainbow, you know what I mean? Some days I want to mix, some days I just don't want to, so I'm okay with paints made of multiple pigments, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because some days, like I said, I just don't want to mix. Some days I do, and when I find they're made of 2, I don't have any problems mixing. I've never had any personally, so I'd like to hear your experiences though. The next thing I got is this phthalo turquoise. This does not do it justice. This light, this camera doesn't. It's beautiful. And I also got ultramarine blue. I got burnt umber. I got quinacridone violet and yellow ochre. And I will say Holbein Fluid acrylics, I'd say the only thing I find disappointing about it is the fact that I can't get bigger jars or bigger containers of it. And it would be nice to, but that's okay. I will also say they have some really cool colors that I've never seen in acrylics. I've seen them in watercolors, but I guess if you know about the science of making paint, sometimes it's really hard to make certain colors in different mediums, like in acrylic, in oil, and in water, just because the formulations that go into it sometimes don't hold up to degradation over time. And so Holbein actually has some really great colors that I've never seen in anything other than watercolor. So they have some really beautiful colors and they just have some colors I've never seen before too. But I really like their fluid watercolor. Their fluid acrylic line. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get some more. I really like it. Really like it. Looking forward to it. I've already used most of these in other paintings and pictures, and I will say that I like the Holbein Fluid acrylic. It has like this luminosity to it. I just can't describe it really well. It's beautiful. It's one of those things you have to experience. There are just some paintings you need to see in person to really get that feel. I mean, pictures do a wonderful thing, but sometimes you just need to see it in person. It's a really pretty paint. I like it a lot. And it's pretty reasonably priced, too. And even though it's only available in 35 ml bottles, I will say it's really well pigmented. It's definitely professional quality grade, so really nice little investment if you want to get a couple. So that is all for my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. This is, like I said, over several orders, some back-ordered stuff that came in. I have 16 more items. I'm crossing my fingers that they will come in soon because they've been back-ordered for months. And I really want them because I'm very excited to try them. And I don't think there's another company in the US that carries those items other than Blick. So I'm going to be really disappointed if I can't get them. And yeah, but I'm hoping, crossing fingers, that Blick gets them in soon. So let me know if you have any acrylic paints, mediums, watercolor. Tell me what sort of art stuff you've been digging lately. And have you gone to any museums lately and seen anything just amazing and mind-blowing? I've been seeing a lot of really beautiful scenery and just taking some walks and stuff, and really been inspired lately by that. So that's just me, though. So I want to hear what you've been doing and, you know, what's been inspiring you lately. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. Please do me a huge favor, like and subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you've been doing, what you've been up to, what you think. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
This is the Chromacryl bronze and silver and copper. I talked about this a little bit in my haul from Gary's Art Aroma. I've already swatched these. I've already played with these. You know how mad I am at these. I really love these, but again, I still haven't heard from Schminky several months later. Schminky, if you're watching, seriously, I can use an answer here. So, other than using like a workable fixative with it, I have no idea what else to do. It's very frustrating, but I'm going to use them because I paid for them, and they are freaking beautiful. So, I'm going to use them. So, come hell or high water, it'll be used. And it also came with what they call a pocket urban sketchbook.